Hi everyone, I hope everything is good. We are back today for the Team of the Week 102 video. Hopefully all of you have recovered well from the weekend, especially Genoa fans who must have drunk a lot to forget they lost 6-0 against Napoli. Let's start today with Champion Europe. After West Ham United started off their season pretty bad with 2 losses, they got a convincing win over Wolverhampton 4-0. Lukas Fabianski was the fundamental part of their win as the Wolves were able to control the ball with 62% possession. He made 2 essential saves to keep the pressure of his attackers. We definitely hope more games of this quality for West Ham this season. Our defender of the week is Léo Dubois. This right back who plays for Lyon was an important part of the team that reached the Champions League semi-final. He also got his chance in the French national team. He saved Lyon from falling down the table even more by scoring Lyon's only goal in a 1-1 draw with Lorient. Our final 3 players for the Champion Europe team are all from Napoli, who absolutely destroyed Genoa 6-0. Our midfielder of the week is Piotr Zielinski. He scored 1 goal and dished out 1 assist, while also completing 45 passes on 86% completion. While he was attacking very well, he was still fulfilling his defensive duties. He is not the shiniest player, but he is a key element in Napoli. He was the player most used last season by Gattuso. There is no doubt we'll see him on the Team of the Week again this season. Another amazing player in Napoli's magnificent win was Dries Mertens, who takes the forward position in this Team of the Week. Mertens is slowly but surely becoming a Napoli legend. Earlier this year, he became Napoli's top scorer of all time, and he keeps extending his lead. Mertens scored a goal and gave 2 assists in only 65 minutes. We cannot wait to see him play next to Osimhen. Our Champion Europe lineup is rounded out by Giovanni Di Lorenzo. It is his 2 successive appearances in the Team of the Week. He played a big role in a defense that didn't allow any shots on target from Genoa. But Di Lorenzo's influence was bigger than only defense. He completed 79 passes on 95% completion and gave the assist on the final goal. With this convincing win, Napoli took first place in Serie A after a solid start to the season. Next team up is the Challenger Europe team. Even though these players don't play in one of the top 5 leagues, they still deserve the recognition for their amazing performances last week. Our goalkeeper this week is Tomasz Kaminski, who helped the Blackburn Rovers demolish Derby County by saving all 4 shots on target in the 0-4 win. Our defender this week is Alex Grimaldo. He is back after his injury last season. After a tough first game together, the defense seems to be finding its stride, as they only allowed 1 shot on target all game in Benfica's 2-0 win against Moreirense. Grimaldo himself played a big role in that, as he had 2 successful tackles and 1 interception. This week's Challenger Europe team is highlighted with 2 midfielders. Even though Ottavino was not the best attacker this week, he made sure to secure his spot in the starting 5. It was a nightmare on the left flank for the Boavista defense, as he was creating dangerous attacks all game long. He finished the game with only 1 assist in Porto's 0-5 win. But it's important to know that Ottavino's impact cannot be really expressed in stats, as he does a bit of everything. During this game, the defense focused on him, which means there was more space for other players. This is where our midfielder of the week come in. Sergio Oliveira had himself an amazing game against Boavista. He scored 1 goal and assisted another. He was also active on the defensive end, as he managed to intercept 3 passes. All in all, the whole of Porto squad played an amazing game last weekend. Our final Europe Challenger player is Genk forward Paul Onuachu. He scored 1 normal goal and 1 penalty kick. Even though Onuachu played amazingly, The match between Genk and Oostende still finished 2-2. Genk keeps slumping under new coach Jens Torup, but Onuachu begins to find his stride this season. Our next team are the best young players of the past week. The players under 23 years old could be some of the stars in the next generation. The best goalkeeper under 23 this week is without question Gaëtan Cook. He let in 2 goals, but that was mostly due to a very bad defense. He saved 9 of 11 shots on target, as his defense led through everything. Despite Cook's efforts, the match between Genk and Oostende ended on 2-2. Our defender is another player from the Jupiler Pro League. Maxime Buzy plays right back for Charleroi. Charleroi lost points for the first time this season as they drew 1-1 against Moucron. Buzy claims his spot on this list by giving the assist for Charleroi only goal. The best young midfielder this week is Wang In Beom. He played very good in Rubin Kazan's 3-1 win against Rotor Volgograd. He gave the assist to the opening goal and dominated the midfield throughout the whole game. The super talent Joao Felix takes away the number 1 forward spot this week, and it will probably not be his last selection as best young forward this season. After a rough first half, in which he received a yellow card, he turned the corner after half-time. He immediately scored a goal at the beginning of the second half and assisted on another one. His passing was also solid as he completed 29 passes in 82% completion. In Atletico Madrid's first game this season, they absolutely smashed Granada 6-1, after an amazing debut from Luis Suarez. If Atletico can keep this level up, they will be very dangerous in all competitions this year. Our final player for the squad is Ghent midfielder Niklas Dorsch. Dorsch is part of a Ghent squad that is in a very deep slump and doesn't seem to get out of it. Dorsch scored a penalty kick and was Ghent's most dangerous player on offense. He was also important in defense as he intercepted 2 passes and had 2 successful tackles. Despite his performance, Ghent still lost 2-3 against Leuven. For our next team, we have to cross the Atlantic Ocean. As we try to cover football worldwide, we also have an American team. Andrew Putna is our goalkeeper of the week, as he kept Real Salt Lake afloat against Minnesota. In a game in which his offense didn't accomplish a lot, Putna saved all 7 shots on goal from Minnesota. The final score after his tremendous effort was 0-0. Our best defender in America this week was Anton Tinnerholm. The right back from New York City played an amazing game on offense and defense. On offense, he scored a goal and gave an assist. On defense, he made 2 successful tackles and 1 successful interception. This made him man of the match in New York's 4-0 win against Cincinnati. Our midfielder is someone who was also selected last week. Joao Paulo keeps performing on a very high level with the Seattle Sounders. This week, he gives the assist to the final goal while also having 6 successful tackles. He controls the midfield throughout the whole game in Seattle's 3-1 win against LA Galaxy. The absolute best forward this week was Alexandru Mitrita. He is playing in his second year with New York City FC. He scored in the first minute against Cincinnati and scored again right before halftime. His passing was also on point, as he passed 29 times on 90% completion. He has to keep this type of performance if New York wants to push for one of the top playoff spots. Our final player for the champion American team is forward Fabian Herbers. He scored once for the Chicago Fire in their 2-0 win over Atalanta. Our final team today is our champion Asia team. They are the best player from Asian competition over the past week. Our Asian team stars 3 players from Incheon United. Incheon had a very good week as they beat Seongnam 0-6. It's amazing that Incheon were able to step up their performance when it mattered the most. Incheon and Seongnam are currently competing in the K-League relegation round to stay in the top South Korean league. Our first Incheon player is goalkeeper Lee Ta-yu, who was able to keep a clean sheet while his offense was destroying Seongnam defense. The next player from Incheon United is Kim Do-young. He controls the midfield of the field and chipped in with 2 goals himself just after half-time. Our final Incheon United player is striker Stefan Mugosa. He is currently 8th in the top scorer ranking by adding 3 goals to his total last week. He also gave an assist during this game. If Incheon wants to stay in K1 League, he will have to keep this form for the rest of the relegation round. Our defender this week is Choi Chul-soon, who anchored a strong defense for Jeonbuk against Songju Sangmu. Jeonbuk's strong defense kept a clean sheet in the 0-1 win in the championship round of the K1 League. Our final player this week is midfielder Yusuke Matsuo. He scored the only 2 goals in Yokohama's 0-2 win over the Urawa Red Diamonds. This is the end of this Team of the Week 102 video. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is the case, don't forget to share it around you and to subscribe. More videos are coming, and if you have any ideas, you can let it on the comment section. Good luck for next game week, and until next time, take care.